Hey everybody, so I just want to do a quick video on the latest uploads that I've been putting up on the on BGG for Dungeon Crusade. So this is one that I just think is awesome. I love this. It's called Mystery Potion. It's very easy to use. It's basically when you consume it, you roll a D2, a D3, and then depending on your results, if the result is a 1, you roll a D4, and that's a loss of health. If it's a 2, nothing happens. It's just a failed batch. That's just a thematic thing. And then if you roll a 3, you take a D12 and you roll it and you gain that health. So you can get anywhere from obviously 1 to 12 health, or you can lose anywhere from 1 to 4 health. So I just think this is so cool. This gives Dungeon Crusade just another fun thing. I also didn't want to make it super powerful. You know, I played around with this for quite a bit. Originally, I think it was a D3 of loss of health and a D8 of gain of health. But I didn't think that was worth the risk because it's like, you know, you can just use a regular potion and guarantee 6. So I think the possibility of getting 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is a really cool risk. And then if you roll and you get a 4, that's cool. If you roll a 1, obviously you have 33% chance of even getting a big gain, and then you have 66% chance of getting nothing or fail. But I've tested this quite a bit. I think it's really cool. I think it's awesome. And this is the actual token itself. These are all handmade. You know, it's a little project I did. The reason why some of these things, so this token, I've played around with for, my gosh, I don't know, it's been a while. I've used this pretty much in all my games for as long as I can kind of remember. But these are all prototypes. These are all handmade, and they look kind of like getting the art going is the thing that sucks. And that takes forever. So I finally recently started using some AI stuff to just grab these pictures, re-render them and stuff. Because I mean, this is all fan-made stuff. It's not, I'm not making a dime on it, obviously. So, so I think the AI thing is fine, personally. But anyway, so this is the token. It's really cool. Recommendations, if you use this, I would not use more than 3 in a game. So I would probably vary it from having 1 to 3. You know, usually I roll with like 3 of each, and then I usually roll with 1 of these. Just makes it more interesting. If you had 6 or 8, I mean, it depends on how many heroes you have. But anyway, Mystery Potion, try it out. These are all downloadable, and if I didn't mention it, it's the cost of this this Mystery Potion is 100 gold, just like everything else. So I just kept it universal, just like everything. Then the other one is the Potion of Chance. So it's got the rainbow color and stuff. I think it's kind of cool, just kind of circusy a little bit. And this one's cool. This one I think is awesome too. It's you consume this before you roll your warfare rolls. So before you roll your warfare dice rolls, you consume it. It also is 100 gold. And then, you know, what you do is you're going to roll an additional D6. And I can probably do a video on this. I'll probably show it a little more, but just for now. The reason why I'm doing this kind of quick is my youngest has taken over the gaming table with her Lego. So I've been playing Dungeon Crusade in a week or 2. I had to take it down. But anyway, it's 100 gold. What you do is you add a D6 to your warfare dice roll. So you'd have your original D6, D12, and then an additional D6. And then basically what happens is if any of those 3 dice are equal, so if you roll all 3 dice, and let's say the D12 and the D6 are like 1s, then what happens is it actually is a miss, regardless of what the total is. If all 3 of the dice are different numbers, you add them all up, and that's your roll. So mathematically, I want to make it interesting. The math behind it is 30 point something, just about 30% chances. I think it was like between 30 and 32 and 30. I can't remember exactly, but it's 30 or 32% ish that you will be that'll be a successful roll. I mean, I'm sorry, that'll be that you won't roll doubles. So you have a high chance of it not being, so it's like 70% chance that you will be successful. There is a 30% chance that it will be doubles or triples. So if there's more than one number that's the same, then that's a miss. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I think it's pretty easy. There's some stuff I wrote over here. Had AI kind of mix it up a little bit, but I wrote like a paragraph on what I thought was cool and made it a little bit more interesting. So anyway, that's the potion of chance, and then it looks like that. And made a couple of these. They kind of look kind of wonky, but it was very, very challenging to get the symbology here small and concise so you can actually use it. But it's pretty much plus d6, so 1d6 warfare roll. If any dice, it's not just d6s. And then that's kind of what I went with for a missed hit. I don't know. But that's it. All right, I've created, I have a couple of these. I'm working on a couple more. But like I said, I usually just roll with one of them. And for the longest time, I didn't have any of these cool things. I actually just had like a weird little token that I was using. If you notice, I've been adding a lot of stuff up on BGG for stuff. I've just been in that kind of creative mode. All the stuff I've uploaded, I've used for quite a bit. There's a bunch of stuff that I won't upload because just because I don't think it's ready and stuff. But hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you have any ideas, any thoughts. If anyone's interested, I do have more tokens and ideas, but like I said, I just there's like 2 of them that I think are pretty much ready. There's like 4 or 5 of them that I think are just great ideas and concepts, but they haven't been played in games. So I'm just gonna I'm not just gonna upload stuff on BGG just to upload it. Stuff I've uploaded, I've used at least a handful of times. Well, maybe not a handful of times, sorry, because one of these games are like 20-30 hours, but I've used it enough where I felt where I like to use them. That's all I'm doing, is just adding stuff to BGG that I like to use, and maybe someone else will like it. But yeah, hit me up if you have any questions. Have some fun with it, and thanks for watching.